Okay, also on Behind the Music, they show 2 different interviews with you regarding Suge Knight. The first one, it sounds like he threatened your life. In the second one, it sounds like you have no problem with him. What's the true story?
The true story is I'm not putting no target on my forehead, and I'm not coming out on TV and saying anything bad about Suge Knight when that horse has been dead for a long time. And if people can't understand that, then you need to recognize, because it's simple as a pimple. You know, I'm not going to come out and say anything, and the reason why I had to say it before is because the story was already said and planned. I was suckered into going on primetime TV by Vic Walters, who is an investigative reporter.
For Behind the Music?
He is, no. On ABC primetime television, the first time they did a story about Suge Knight, they approached me, and Vic Walters said, I'm an investigator. I'm an investigative reporter, and we investigated how Death Row got their funding, and we know that it came from you. And I'm like, no way, man. I ain't going on TV. I ain't saying nothing. Don't come near me. I don't know what you're talking about. Stay away from me. I'm fine with it, you know. They said, well, here's the story we're going to tell, and then you tell me if you want to come on and tell your story. And they had it all wrong, man. All the details were changed and polished and all this stuff. And I'm like, you can't tell this story. You're lying, number one, this didn't happen. And number two, you're going to jeopardize me and my family's life. He said, well, the only way we're going to tell the truth is if you come on and tell your story. I said, man, you guys are suckering me into this. So I came on. I told him a little bit of the story, you know. He didn't hang me by my ankles over no balcony. He took me to the balcony. The story got rumorized where it changed and stuff. But the bottom line is, I'm not bitter. That's all that should matter, you know. The guy, yes, he took money from me, but I look at it in a positive way. Like, I funded Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Dr. Dre, the Chronic record. Some of the biggest legends of hip-hop ever stemmed from the funding of To the Extreme, my record, Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice. You know, some of the biggest hip-hop names and, you know, gangster rap, whatever you want to call it, came from me. Funding, you know, so I'm grateful for that. I'm like, at least it went to something good, you know, which is cool. So I'm a contributor to some awesome hip-hop, and that's the way I look at it. So there is no bitterness between Suge and I whatsoever.
Have you talked to him recently at all?
No, I haven't talked to him. I don't think many people have. I mean, I don't know, he doesn't have that great of a reputation anymore, you know.
I don't even know. I know he was in jail, but I don't know like where he is now.
He's not the greatest of reputations. I mean, his character speaks for itself, you know. I mean, people are hip to him, you know. It wasn't just me. There's a gangload of other people, you know. People just target me to just make it a media blitz or whatever.